All right, quick update on the markets. I am, of course, keeping a very close eye on FTSE. So, in the last video I made, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, one of them, I mentioned that I want this to come down to below here, which we now have, and ideally roundabout, so somewhere between here and here. Well, that seems to be happening. I'm paying a very close eye to this because what I now want, well, let me backtrack. I'm seeing one of two things. Either this is going to come down, bounce off of this, or create an SNR roundabout here and go down even more. And depending on how it goes down, it will be an opportunity to get in as this is coming up. So at the very latest, I could use this SNR as a jumping in point if I do not get if there isn't a chance to get a better price around about here. So that's one thing. Another thing, and this I'm seeing probably more as a possibility right now, is that this comes crashing down, way down, meaning it's coming way too strong too quickly for this move up to happen anytime soon. Because remember, this coming down, this is all one move. It hasn't ended yet. I was hoping it ends between here and here, but with the race that is coming down in, it's coming down in a bit too strong of a manner. Also, having a look at correlation, I could see other markets are coming down with steam, which could mean we're seeing the formation on this market, for example, of a potential head and shoulders where this breaks and this comes down, way down. And if you have a look at a higher time frame, this will sort of correlate or correspond rather. On this market, we have all of this coming down. I remember I said in one of the previous videos that this is looking to turn, right? It's just not ready quite yet. This could be the formation of it that's happening right now. We're seeing a similar thing on Wall Street. Let's go to the weekly, where Wall Street came up way too strong, and this move up has now ended or is about to end with this coming down. And depending on how it comes down, it could mean we're turning, but actually that's way in the future. Let's go back to more current times. Let's go to the hourly. You see, on other markets, this is already broken this level, and Wall Street about to open in 23 or so minutes is coming down strong, so I don't expect this to hold. And if Wall Street fuels other markets, when Wall Street awake, everything goes to shit. Looking at Germany, look at Germany. Look at that. We might experience something like this in Wall Street when it opens, comes down way too strong. All of this is to say, I'm keeping a close eye on the markets, particularly FTSE, because right now I think there is less of a chance that this holds in between there and there and bounces off tomorrow. Tomorrow is an a news announcement, which I was anticipating will be the fuel for this. Prior to tomorrow, actually earlier today in the morning, there was a news announcement that sent this coming down. So I'm gonna keep a very close eye on it. If I see this slowing down, let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to the hourly. So if I see this slowing down, if I see something like this, let's say, I can use this area as an SNR to track the reversal, if the reversal is going to happen. The stronger this comes down, the less likely it is to happen tomorrow. If it comes down in a strong manner, then what will be seen on FTSE is that this is no longer going to reach this level as it has done with other markets. Instead, it's going to crash. It's going to be in a hurry, more in a hurry to reach here, right? Long before it reaches up here again. So this high might be the highest high for a while. How long of a while? I'm not sure, but I'm thinking months, if not a few years, because this will be in a hurry to reach here first, and if anything, it will bounce up, make a new lower high to this high, and then come down, which is also possible, very possible, depending on how other markets want to play. In any case, I might be seeing a void on this move up. Which is not a problem, because everything is dependent, right? It's always an if then. If this happened, then you get this. One thing for sure, we know that, let me backtrack just a little. So we had this V, right? And all of this as a confirmation that this V has ended, and now we're seeing another set coming down, breaking this level, coming down, which on one hand is a good thing. This is what I wanted to see. On the other hand, it's coming down a bit too strong, and strong across the board. So you see we have a sea of red pretty much. So if all of this is happening now, I expect Asia to also come down in a hurry, which will further fuel what's likely to happen tomorrow morning on FTSE. As in, if FTSE is coming down in a hurry now, and tomorrow's news, I think it's at midday tomorrow, is negative, it's going to further fuel this move to come down even more. Or actually, it's going to be more like this, because all of this is one move. So we'll have something like this, and if it comes lower than this level and holds with the strength that it's coming down in, at that point we'll be looking at a slightly different story, which will be this move compared with this move. If this is stronger than this, we know for sure we're going to get another move down. If it's weaker, then we'll need to assess where it will end. So we don't know just yet. We know this we don't know just yet. Once we start to see the pullback, we can then gauge where it's ended. So if we have something like this, which is the SNR, are we going to have another push down? If we do, that's great. We'll need to see another push up. And if this further push down doesn't come lower than here, then we can say, okay, this move, all of this from here to here has ended, and we're about to turn. All of that is dependent on several things, and it's now looking more and more unlikely to happen because of the way, the speed that this is coming down in, and correlation from other markets, especially Germany. Germany seems to be leading the way. See, Germany's already made this lower low. Compare that with FTSE, soon to make that low, and Wall Street. Which is yet to make that low. Actually, FTSE, that was the low in FTSE. Let's go back to FTSE. Yeah, that was the low. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'll definitely have another video before the end of the week. So if not later on today, at some point tomorrow, I'll have another video just to track this, because this is very interesting indeed. My bet at this point is we're going to see a drop across the board. The buy on FTSE, I'm less biased on it now, but we'll see. We'll let time play this out. All right, I'll leave it there for now. Bye for now.